Muhammad's black slaves, because there's a common belief among Muslims today that Muhammad abolished slavery. It's absolute nonsense according to the Muslim sources. And there are Muslims who will just flat out lie. Reza Aslan, who portrays himself as a Muslim scholar, once said, speaking to an audience, he said, the first thing that Muhammad did when he rose to power was free all slaves. It's total nonsense. Muhammad bought, owned, sold, and traded black African slaves.
This brother has just embarrassed himself.
Why, Bob?
He has said that Muhammad never sold a black slave. Never sold slaves. We're going to pull up the reference and prove it wrong. Your patience, your patience.
Can we debate
Never sold a slave.
Sahih al-Bukhari 72:63. Narrated Umar, I went to the house of the Prophet, and behold, Allah's messenger was staying in a mashraba, and a black slave of Allah's messenger was at the top of its stairs. I said to him, tell the Prophet that here is Umar bin al-Khattab. Then he admitted me. Sahih al-Bukhari 61:61. Narrated Anas bin Malik, Allah's messenger was on a journey, and he had a black slave called Anjasha, and he was driving the camels very fast, and there were women riding on those camels. Allah's messenger said, Waihaka, O Anjasha, drive slowly the camels with the glass vessels, i.e. the women. Sunan an-Nasai 38:58. It was narrated that Abu Hurairah said, we were with the messenger of Allah in the year of Khaybar, and we did not get any spoils of war except for wealth, goods, and clothes. Then a man from Banu ad-Dubayb, who was called Rifa bin Zayd, gave the messenger of Allah a black slave who was called Middam. The messenger of Allah set out for Wadi al-Qura. When we were in Wadi al-Qura, while Middam was unloading the luggage of the messenger of Allah, an arrow came and killed him. The people said, congratulations, you will go to paradise. But the messenger of Allah said, no, by the one in whose hand is my soul, the cloak that he took from the spoils of war on the day of Khaybar is burning him with fire.
The reason Muslims are going around claiming that Muhammad liberated slaves and so on is because they've come to believe that slavery is wrong. They believe that slavery is wrong, and so obviously if Muhammad is the moral pattern of conduct and slavery is wrong, he's not going to be buying, selling, trading black African slaves. He's not going to do it, right? Well, what happens when we actually open the sources and we find that Muhammad had all kinds of slaves?